This Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down to you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. First and foremost, call Lord Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakadash. The honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the Ophi men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth without sincerity. Shalom to the very few sincere sisters that's taking heed and getting order in these last days. Right now, Brother Amawan coming at you with the video. Lord, when it's edifying. And I'm doing it a little different today, just having just the picture on the screen so you can just meditate on what's in front of you. You know, this man, right, that has been selected, right, to pretty much bring on the rest of these prophecies. And it's letting you know, hey, this man is coming after the works of Satan, right? Matter of fact, we should just start off with that right there. Excuse me. Cause yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to do on the left hand side, right? So what that was, the Thessalonians, cause I kind of just jumped the gun. Excuse me. All right, pulling it up right now. All right, 2 Thessalonians, and I'm gonna jump back just because I said I just want to go ahead and just go to it. 2 Thessalonians, right, chapter 2. Matter of fact, I start at verse 3, and I'm gonna just jump down. I'm gonna go to 3 to 4 and 8 to 9. Right. So it says, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, right? And we already know we fell away first, right? And went into captivity, right? Hey, and now that we came back, we're waking up, understanding who we are, understand the prophecies that's coming, understand the salvation, right? We know who's the real, who Satan is in the flesh, man. Right? It says, verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, right? By Shem Yahushua, or that is worship. And that's what they want, right? They have the, like, you know, I always say he has the God complex where he wants to be the most high, right? He wants full control, right? And with these two men, right? Donald Trump, Elon Musk, you see the same thing in them. They want full control. It's no coincidence that Trump has, you know, he's in a power seat, and you got Elon Musk is a big ass nerd, got a big platform, and he's taking up, you know what I'm saying, Twitter, and you know, he got Neuralink going on, right? All of these things to get information so that what they can fully control you in the end, man. It says, so he that is Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, showing himself that he is the Most High, right? That's what he's fully trying to do, right? And when you tie it in with the book of Revelation 13 and 16, going to the word mark, you know, going to charagma, right? Going to the strong definition, you know, it says a stamp, right? It says badge, right? We know a token, going to what he wants you to be fully subject to him, right? And pretty much what it means is to be subjected to someone more power, or to be fully subject to someone more powerful than you. And that's what he wants, right? And he will do that all through that small device, right? So it says, excuse me, verse 8, I'm gonna jump down. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Right? Because the Lord has to get rid of these men, right? They too puffed up, right? And that's prophecy. You know, the Lord said he's gonna let them win, you know, for a little season. I gotta let me get to that one right quick. Slakia. It's like I just jumped around. But I just want to have it pulled up. I know it's Revelation 20. Right, but let me finish that off. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, right? Which you can clearly see. The same way you pulling back the veil on the MOTB, letting you know who it is, letting you know are you finna be a UPC, Universal Product Code, right? A barcode, right? This man trying to turn you into cyborgs. We're pulling a veil on all of those things, and we also pulling a veil on who our enemy is. Right, we're telling you this man is the devil, right? The Bible speaks about. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, right? Them nukes. In the end, right? He got judgment to pay. He got hell to pay. It says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the truth of the love that they might be saved. Right, going to the 2/3. Right, they fell for it. Right, and what's that last thing he gonna deceive you with? That charagma. That's the last thing he's gonna be able to deceive you with, man. But it says even him who's coming after the working of Satan, right? So he just doing what he's supposed to do on the left-hand side. They know they're finna be destroyed. It said with all power and signs and lying wonders. That's why, I started off with the book of Revelation 12 and 12, right? Going to the Greek word for devil is diablos, right? A lying, a deceiver, right? Against the Most High, right? That's what they're doing. Right, so I'm gonna jump back. Let me grab this Revelation 20 right quick, and I'm gonna grab another precept. This Revelation 13. That's what I wanted. Revelation 20 and 3. It says, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And that he must be loosed a little season, right? So now we in that little season right now, right? He haven't been ruling for that damn long, but he's in that little season right now. Excuse me. And it's almost done. It's almost done. And we know, excuse me, going back to the book of Revelation 12 and 12, how he has to come down with great wrath because he had but a short time. When you look at it, when Trump got sat down right on the 20th, by the 22nd, niggas was fed up. Niggas is like, get this nigga up out of here. He was really turning this. He's still doing it. He's turning it upside down. He's turning up the heat. Because he know that he has a short time to rule, man. Right? They give the world a 2030 idea, right? But deep down, we don't see a 2030. We don't see a 2030. Let me go to the book of Revelation, excuse me, chapter 13. And like I said, everything is tying in, man. And that's why we always know that the MOTB is that charagma, right? Excuse me. So I'm going to read Revelation 13:11. Matter of fact, let me grab this other one right quick. Satan shall, he gonna go up, how it goes. Is it Job 20:25? Yeah, I think that'll tie in better first. I can read this one. It's another one I want though. Right, it's Job 20 and 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Right? And it's just the point, right? This right here, this right is for a small moment. This is that last run that he has, so he's trying to give it all he got. right? This is the man that's finna come down with great wrath, right? He finna pull all the strings. He finna let go all the ammo, you know? He's going with all he got, because this is his last run, you know? It's only going to last for but a small moment. It's another one that I want to grab, though. I'm trying to get to it. Bands that, what is it? Roughly paraphrase. I'm trying to type it. It's like paraphrasing, like, you know, lines that he won't cross. I think it's in Job. I'm trying to pull it up. Salakia. Seeing his days are numbered. That's what it was. Khan, right? I'm able to look it up. Khan, call all y'all about Shema Shah. It's Job 14, right? It says, Job 14, verse 5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, right? The Lord, right? And it's like a little, you know, like a sand glass, you know, and it's just chipping away. And the Lord sees it, man. He knows when the Lord Yahweh Slakia, right? The Lord is looking at it like, you know, he just timing it, you know. We seconds, you know, little grains of sand away from him giving the Lord Yahweh Shah that green light. Hey, go get him. You know, go get the rest of them. Right? It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right? He cannot. The Lord said he only gonna rule for 20 days. He will not rule for 20 days and 3 hours. No, it's gonna be 20 days and that's it. You know, so he's only doing. He only gonna go past. He only gonna go as far as the Lord let him. You know, but yes, as you can see on the screen, this is the man he's pushing that pen. He's coming after the works of Satan, and he's about to actually help on the left hand side. You know, see who is going to stay firm in these last days, right? The Lord going to use Esau, Edom, another sifting tool, right, to see who's going to stand firm these last days. This Jeremiah, Slacky, this Revelation. Excuse me. This Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Whew, pushing that pen, you know. And it goes to show you that because a lamb is a friendly looking creature, animal, you know. But and that's what the world has got used to Trump, you know. You know, he all of them like that, you know. But they come to you, you know, cuddly and sweet words the whole time. They got an agenda behind them, right? Scripture says in the book of Psalms 55 and 21, you know, his words are like butter, but what was in his heart? You know? So we know now he's come with what? Draconian laws, right? Looking that up. Going to what? Harsh, oppressed, severe laws, you know? Psycho, you know? Well, that going to Matthew 24, Salaki, but you know, he's coming out and he just throwing executive order. That's all you've been hearing all week. Trump just passed another executive order, another executive order, another executive order. That's all you've been hearing. And they're not nothing good, man. Well, except for the ones when he's, you know, he's saying there's only 2 genders and stuff like that, you know, reality, you know. But as far as like for the people, the Lord, he's letting you know that, he's not fucking with none of us, man. Right? We have pretty much fulfilled his laboring, you know. Now they got the AI up and running, right? Like I said, they got Elon Musk in there. Definitely another powerhouse person to help go hand in hand with it, right? We see that this is right here is going leading to that MOTB, man. We see it. It says, verse 12, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Right? So if they had the format, the formula to have people bow down with the first beast, right? They're going to exercise it with the second beast, right? And with the second beast, they're putting the system together to where you have this device. You know, you can't buy, sell, or trade unless you have this device. You can't be a part of society unless you have this device, right? And like I said, they had draconian law. They come with draconian laws for a reason, because why? It's to the point where either you have it or they want to kill you. That's the options you're gonna have. Either you're gonna bow down or you're gonna take it. I mean, either you're gonna take it, or you're willing to put your life on the line for it, right? For your Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, right? So and I'm gonna hit this inside the book of Psalm 64 right quick. And it's another thing, man, and that's another thing that we know, that the MOTB is that grain of rice. It's no coincidence that Trump has put a halt, right, on making pennies, man. We all did a lesson on it, but hey, that's a heavy sign that the man has stopped making. He said, we're not making pennies no more. So that's showing that, soon to come. That's all a part of that Revelation 12 and 12. He got a short time to rule, so that means he got to get the ball rolling towards the MOTB, right? Stop making the pennies, right? Then it's going to, et cetera, going toward the dollars, nickels, all the coins, right? Excuse me. Right. So yeah. So I'm gonna read this Psalm 64 and that should be it. Psalm 64 verse 5, and it reads, excuse me. It says, "They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them?" Right? And only elect see. Right? The elect see what's going on, right? The scripture says that we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? Or in the NLT, it says we are familiar with his evil schemes. So we see, but at the same time, see, the world can't see. And the world going to see it when it's too late, right? They're going to see it when the doors of mercy is closed, right? You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, right? 2/3 of y'all not going to see it until the doors of mercy closed, and this man that came down with that great wrath. Now you're going to see what the prophets have been trying to warn you about. But that's what they do, though, right? They laying the traps privately. They setting you up for the kill, right? They pretty much they putting landmines in the field, and they know a lot of people finna walk over this land and what get blown up, right? It says they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep, right? And that's what Esau Edom is doing now. They want to get that C-hip. They want to know all your thoughts. They want to make sure that you're following this system. This is the man. Hey, man, this man's finna get real wicked. But he wants you to bow down. Matter of fact, let me go back to Rome. Let me go to Romans 11 and 4. Just like they want you to bow down, just like how it was with Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. They want you to bow down, right? But a true follower of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, right? We're not. And Lord, when we're part of that remnant, right? This is Romans 11 verse 4. But what saith the answer of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not need to the image of Baal, right? The ones that have not received shall, the one that the Lord, right, have selected, right, for salvation. They're not going to bow down to the image of Baal. They're not going to bow down to the system, right? If anything, hey, we on the guillotine, back in the book of Psalm 64, right? And it reads, 64 and 7. Yep, 7. It says, but Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. Right? You know the Lord gonna shoot at these America for sure. The ICBMs, right? Intercontinental ballistic missiles. Right? And also the Lord gonna deal with you one that bow down. Right? It says, suddenly shall they be wounded. And we know the ones that's the 2/3 that take the sea hip, they're gonna be wounded. With what? That grievous sword. You know? Excuse me. And then later on, the Lord gonna finish you out with a missile. Turn this heat off. There we go. Matter of fact, let me yeah, I just paraphrase, but you know, in the book of Revelation, I think it's 16:2. You know, it's a pour out the vial, right, and give the judgment to them, the one that had the MOTB, right? Because that grievous sword gonna be what cancer from what having that sea hip, man. All that radiation inside you, right? When you go into that grievous sore, it's going into like a pus discharge. That's gonna come from that cancer, man. From taking that sea hip, you know. But I'm gonna finish off in verse 8 and I'm gonna close out. But excuse me. I think that's all I had. Yeah. It says verse 8, Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away. And that's what's happening right now. Their tongue is falling upon themselves, telling the people that this is not going to happen now. Hey, look, he putting the domino effect into that order to where it falls on them, man. You know, I'm going to close out in the book of Revelation 14:9. You know, these things are not no coincidence, and Lord willing, this is edifying. Revelation 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, right? Because they're coming back to make a new system, and it's going to be stronger than the last one. That's why it says exercising the first one, you know, but it's going to be more stronger, right? It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud beast, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, right? Because it's coming to a time period where it's going to be realm against realm, right? And you don't want to be caught in that crossfire because you had the faith of worshiping Esau, Edom. You know, you lost faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you know, and he's coming back to take crowns, you know. But hey, before we get to that point, hey, Lord can make sure this man right here you see on the screen push that pen to where he's trying everybody to receive that MOTB, right? He got the major power tool beside him to help him out. Right, Musk, you know, but that was really at that on this lesson. You know, Lord willing was edifying and to the point. Right, I'm gonna close out by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. On to the next one, Shalom.